Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. You need to qualify for a top man. And ladies, I got to be like tough love Uncle Rom now. Because ladies, this is one of the things I see with too many young ladies who really, if they really worked on this, some work, could probably qualify for that top man, but many don't. See, understand something, ladies. I understand what y'all saying. When you're talking about a top man, when you want that man who, got whatever you consider physically attractive, okay, fine. Who's also, can bring some resources in. And that's if you're talking about a relationship, I understand that. And, you're talking about building something with a man. Okay, I can get that. And indeed, what if I've always said on this channel, it's reasonable to expect a man to at least be working, at least have his own stuff. That's not unreasonable. And because you know why I say that's not unreasonable? On my men's channel, I tell men to work towards their sovereignty, to work towards it, and not to impress y'all. Sorry they had to be the one to tell you not to impress y'all, but just for themselves. And indeed, ladies, you should want that type of man, because if the man is on some bum stuff, you're going to have trouble with him. Even if you genuinely like him, you're going to have some trouble with him. He ain't going to give you his best because he ain't going to feel good about himself. All right, so now got that part out of the way. You need to qualify for the top guys. See, a big problem is a lot of women want the six-figure guy. That's the magic number now, 6 figures. I remember a few years ago I did a video and I said like 50,000. And some women say, nah, that ain't enough, even though only 25% of people, period, in this country, which means pretty much the world, make over 50,000. So, all right, but that was years ago. We'll put it up to 100,000. I'm still waiting for the day it's going to be $250,000. And way things going, it might be the case. And indeed, I know some of y'all want that $250,000 man. Okay, so what are you doing to qualify for that man? That man ain't going to just say, look, ladies, let me explain something. My peer group are men who are money makers. There's always been my peer group for a few decades, even though I personally live modestly now. But yeah, let's put it like this. I could be a bit more bougie than I let on. Way more bougie. See, the thing is, you're talking about some men. If they making that money, they keep themselves in shape, they got some level of sovereignty, they worked for it. But they want a certain type of woman who can roll with them, And just because I don't care how cute you think you are, how much you like to do whatever in the bedroom, it still takes a bit more. Understand, the pickiest men on the planet are the top ones. They're not going to just grab anybody. Seriously. In fact, when you get some men out here talking about high counts and all of that stuff, when you really deal with those top men, very few of them going to have a really high count. Because one thing with a top man, and like I say, those men who got their stuff together, they keep themselves in decent shape, they keep their grooming up, they got some good sense. They want a quality woman. They don't want just anybody. They don't go for the usual game some bum dudes do, or some stuff that some bum guys might do. They ain't gonna put up with a lot. They worked hard to get in their position. They gonna look at stuff. They gonna look at your physical beauty. Let's just be real with that. But those are also the same type of guys who will reject a woman if she acts trifling. And indeed, some of those men, if you have a certain speech intonation that suggests you more lower class, you can give it up. You got some of those men at that level, if you even got a tattoo, they don't want to mess with you. That's how deep it is. Now, you can call them bougie, you can call them elitist, whatever. That's just how they are. That's just how they are. I'm just being real with you. And ladies, let me be real with it, because I know some people will bring the race thing in. That goes across races. I've known like some moneyed black men, some moneyed white men, some moneyed Hispanic men, some moneyed Asian men. They look for a certain type of woman. They look for a woman who can fit in their world. And in fact, I say the one thing the one thing they look for in a woman that's universal, everybody got their taste, is a certain amount of social class. And that in terms of like, oh, well, you're a middle class or working class. No. When I say social class, in this case, behavior, classy behavior. You know, if you're that type of woman who might curse a little bit more than you need to, they might be like, no. Because, see, here's the thing with top men. Top men, they got to bring whatever woman they are with around other professional men. Understand in those corporate environments, and some women who probably work in these corporate environments have seen it themselves, because they subject to the same thing. They can't bring. They might like a thug. They might like a thug in private, but in public, that man better be polished. So some women in corporate environments, any of y'all work in a corporate environment, you got high degrees or something, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So they got to worry about who they being seen with, because men at that level are judged by the women they're with. They judged by it. And men at that level, indeed, sometimes it's better if they go to a major event by themselves than bring a lesser than woman. They got to look a certain way. They got to behave a certain way. You know, like I said, I'm more in that world than I let on. When I decide I want to, like, you know, clean up and everything, go there. You know, I can't just be walking in with any woman. I can't walk in with just any woman, you know? So you got to think about it. If you want that top guy, if you really want that top guy, oh, you might have to clean up some stuff. Yeah, I mean, and I hate to say this. I really do hate to say this, but if you got some tats in the wrong place, you may have to really invest in tat removal or something. You know? And I ain't talking about, you know, you see these entertainers and stuff and they looking like all that. They don't go for these guys. Trust me, because a lot of business is taken care of in those social settings. And if they look at, you know, you get this guy, he's like, you know, trying to get a job at some or move up in a law firm or something, you know, you're trying to go for partner. Trust me, the other partner sitting around thinking, okay, let me see his wife. Oh, wait, she's ghetto. We don't know. Seriously. So they judge by it. So you can't just say, I want that guy. You gotta move up in many ways. You gotta carry yourself in certain ways. It is what it is, ladies. And like I said, this is universal. This ain't just one like racial group or something. This is wherever. It's a different world. And you're going to have to qualify for it. So I want y'all to really think about that, all right? So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.